evening, everyone. I'm so excited that you are joining me again this evening. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, hello. And so we are talking about limiting beliefs. And I told you that I was going to offer you 3 ways to think about limiting beliefs that actually make it more powerful and really empower you to make change. So the last time I talked to you about how historically the term limiting beliefs was an important part of the personal improvement movement early on. And, they were not fully understood, right? And I don't know if we still fully understand them, but less understood than we understand them today. And the thinking at the time was that if we could just stop thinking those limiting thoughts and replace them with positive affirmations, then we could overcome our limiting beliefs. But decades later, we see there is still so much more to them than that. And so we're trying to get a deeper understanding of how limiting beliefs play a role in our lives and how we can work to be free of their grasp. So if you want to see more about that, go ahead and check out the last video, part 1. And in part 1, I also revealed to you the first aspect of limiting beliefs that you need to understand to change them. And that is that limiting beliefs are a side of you, a part of you, an incredibly stubborn part of you that is super resistant to change. And why? Well, because that part of you believes 100% that the limiting belief is true. And if you try to go beyond that limiting belief, it will push back and do everything in its power to stop you from reaching your goal that is beyond what it believes is possible for you. And this usually shows up in the form of self-sabotage. And I also go into much more detail about that in my previous video, the part 1 of this series. And so I suggest that you go back and watch that one to learn more about this side of you, this, you can almost imagine as part of you, a person inside of you that is trying to stop you from making change. Now today, I want to introduce you to the second way of thinking about limiting beliefs that makes it much more clear. And this will really help you get a better understanding of how your limiting beliefs are playing havoc in your life and stopping you from making the changes that you want to make. And so the second thing that I want you to know is that there are 2 kinds of limiting beliefs. Today, we're going to talk about the first one of these 2 types. And those are our set points. Now, our set points work like a thermostat in our lives. And so think about the thermostat in your house because they work just like that. Like a thermostat in your home regulates the temperature and keeps it within a degree or 2 of the temperature that it's set at, right? The set point in your life works exactly the same way. It keeps you pretty much in a small range of that limit that you have regarding all kinds of things in your life. And these set points are what has created where you are in your life so far. And I call these passive limiting beliefs because we kind of don't know that they're operating. These set points are operating very passively without us really noticing, hidden just below the surface so that we're not consciously aware of them. But they have created all of the different levels in our lives. Your level of success, your level of vacation time, your level of how long and hard you have to work, your level of relaxation without guilt, your level of income, your money, your debt, the level of savings that you have. It sets your level of value and self-worth. Now, these set points get created unconsciously because of all of this programming we have automatically in us and from a very young age that we don't really see ourselves creating these limits, but we definitely have them. And until we can bring these set points into the life and see them and recognize them for what they are and then clear them, we will not be able to go beyond them. Or if we do manage to go beyond them somehow or other, we create circumstances in our lives so that we lose all that we've gained and we're right back to where we started at our set point. So these are our passive limiting beliefs. And next time, I'm going to tell you about active limiting beliefs. And you'll want to stay with me all month long because I'm going to be talking to you about our 6 main money blocks. And these limiting beliefs are part of that. And so you will see how these limiting beliefs, these set points, have created where we're at and that's actively stopping us from living our most wealthy life, wealthier in joy, wealthier in health, wealthier in love, wealthier in money, right? And I have an amazing training coming up for you in December. I'm getting really excited about that. You'll see information and all the details about that will be coming up in the next day or two. So be on the lookout for that. I hope you'll be able to join me. And I thank you so much for being here with me tonight. It's been a pleasure. I hope you got a lot out of this, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.